Welcome back to Pacific Drive. I haven't played it that much more since the last time we played together, mostly just because I have been just exhausted with work and family stuff, and I'm still not done with work for the day, so, we've got about an hour before I need to go to my next meeting, but I really wanted to get back into this game because I don't want to lose track of what I'm doing. So you'll notice my car has been upgraded a little bit. I've got these lead-plated panels right now. For a while, I didn't know where to get the lead platelets that I needed in order to armor the car, but I've discovered where now. So maybe we'll find some while we're out today. But the thing I wanted to do today was find our way into the mid-zone. Now, we might not actually go into the mid-zone itself this time around, but I wanted to point out that I actually learned how to do it. For a while, I was just sort of going to random places hoping that some story mission was going to pop that let me into the mid-zone, because you can see right here, I've got this objective to go to the mid-zone, but there's no connection to it. And so I thought I just had to wait for one to appear. But then I figured out how it actually works, which is whenever you go to a location, none of these have it, but whenever you go to a location, it will highlight its paths, its connections to other locations you haven't been to yet. So, for instance, I first had to go to G1 to get a connection to this spot. And now if I go to this spot, you can see this little path highlighting. This spot will start connecting to the spot above. So I don't know, if I go to this location in this episode... Oh, actually, I just realized you can't see what I'm doing. If I go to this episode, to this location in this episode... I don't know if that means that I'll be able to go here during this episode, or if just completing this area will then open a path to the next episode, to the next location, and then I'll be able to go there in the future. I'm betting it's the latter. I'm betting what we're going to do is complete a trip to this location, and then after we've completed the trip, there will be an open path, and we'll have a route to get into this second location. So, anyway, I usually do spend most of my time on the bottom of the screen here because I think it's the least important part of the HUD for everybody to see. But, yeah, let me make sure that I've got all the stuff I need. I've got backups of my main tools. I've got a first aid kit and a flashlight if I need them. I've got a bunch of repair tools ready to go in here. And hey, Zach, thanks for joining us on the stream. Actually, I've got a bunch of people here. Ranithcord, Paroxicus, Coalition Orathaus. It is good to have all of you here. By the way, one thing I should point out, I think that what I've got, I've just installed in the back the auto parker, which means I'm pretty sure that if I park this car and get out, the car will automatically engage the parking gear, and I won't have to worry about drifting off again. That's the intent anyway, so hopefully that will work well. Oh, Paroxicus says this is his first time seeing me play this game. Well, you are in for a treat. This is one of my favorite games that I've played recently. I think I'm going to take the most direct route to get there. What was that? Whoa, wait, that's never happened to me before. I was about to explain the premise, but let's find out what's going on. Did I get waylaid on the road? Weird. I don't know why I've been stopped. Could this be a story event of some kind, or is this just a random thing that can happen? So anyway, Paroxicus, the setting of this is the Pacific Northwest, but it's an alternate world in which there's some kind of like anomalous exclusion zone here, like you see in the game Stalker. And there's just like violations of the laws of physics everywhere. And reality is not stable. And a bunch of scientists were trapped here, and they've been trying to stabilize reality and find a solution. And I've been accidentally sucked in here. And I've been, like, paired up with this semi-sentient vehicle that I use to get around, and that I upgrade and repair. It's my only friend. And so a lot of what you do in this game is just running around trying to scavenge equipment to upgrade your vehicle and prepare to take on more dangerous challenges. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get as much stuff out of this little trailer as I can. And you can both pick things up, and you can also grind things into their component parts. This place is pretty fruitful, actually. What else am I missing? Got a locker here. Got another backpack. Is that it? I think that's everything. Okay. And also, it can be very dark sometimes. And because everything is precious and rare, I usually hesitate to use lights and things if I don't have to. But yeah, so normally you go to kind of a open world type setting where there's lots of different directions you can go. But this narrow highway that I'm on, this is a new experience for me. It looks like they stopped me in the middle of transit to make me come here. And I'm not sure why they've done that. And it's filling me with trepidation because, like, if all this is some kind of it's just some straight shot through the wilderness, it's weird that they made me stop. So it makes me feel like something odd has got to be about to happen. I just don't know what it is. Oh, look, so here's a car by the side of the road. Those can sometimes be valuable. I mean, you can grind most of the parts of this car down. And actually, I usually try to tackle at least, even though these cars are very commonplace and they don't give you a lot of particularly rare stuff, I usually take a couple of cars down at the beginning just to make sure I do have the basic, make sure I do still have the basic gear that I need to craft basic stuff. So that's probably enough. I don't need to go nuts in there. And actually, my inventory's full enough. I should probably put stuff in the back of the car. Here, let me move these lights over there. And move this down here. So one other thing about this game is it is relentlessly first person and tactile. Like, they don't really cut a lot of corners for you. You gotta interact with everything. You gotta open the door, close the door, all that stuff. And some of the mistakes that you can make are tied specifically to that. Oh, check this out. Okay, this is one of the anomalies, but it's one of the more fun ones. Here we go. Whee! Okay, yeah. That wasn't great for my car, but it was fun. And it looks like we've got a thing here to search, but we've also got a radioactive anomaly. That green stuff, very bad for you. So I don't want to get close to it. I do want to search that thing. Yeah, you can see, so in the upper left corner, you can see that I've got radiation. Okay, it just went down again. But I've got radiation on me, and that's not good. It basically decreases your health over time. And so when radiation is affecting you, you want to get out of it as soon as you can. And my car, I've actually outfitted with a lot of radiation protection. So normally radiation, the car is kind of shielded from radiation, and it shields you from radiation most of the time. However, if the radiation gets intense enough, it can, I believe, start damaging the car and getting through to you. And so I've specifically been filling my car with radiation shielding to make that a little bit more survivable. Okay, it looks like we got one more building over here before the exit. So I've been making liberal use of my headlights to help me see at night. Hearing weird noises. Like when I'm on foot, like I'll point them in the direction I'm going. That's often not what you want to do because you do have limited battery life on your car. And if you run out of batteries, luckily the car is special in some way, and the car will still start with a dead battery. And it doesn't charge its own battery over time by driving like a regular car does. Basically, you've just got battery as a separate concern that powers things like lights and special abilities. And you gotta make sure it doesn't run out, because then you lose access to a lot of valuable stuff. Okay, yeah, so that was just A spot along the road. Nothing weird happened. I don't know what that was about. So, folks are talking about zombie games in the chat. So, La Coalition says that apparently 7 Days to Die is going to have, a major update or something this summer? Or, like, it's going to sort of be re-brought to consoles or something? I know you've been talking about that a lot, Coalition. But then Raneth Court asked, was I aware of the Will Smith zombie game before it was announced to have bombed? And no, absolutely not. It was kind of a strange thing, because actually Damien Schubert made this comment on Twitch, who's a guy that I follow, a game developer I follow. He's really cool. He was like, I make it my business to know what games are coming out, and I had never heard of this. And I was like, dude, I make it my business to know specifically about zombie games that are coming out, and I had never heard of it. So something went wrong in their attempts to communicate to the world that this was a game. Anyway, so look, we've got this thing, this blob. This is a storm. There's various different kinds of storms out there. This looks like it's actually meant to be a windstorm. I think I saw a notification about that, which is good because my car has actually got installed on it a wind turbine in the back, which means that if I drive into the wind, my battery, you see it's at 41 right now, my battery should actually start charging up. So let's drive down here. The main thing I need to get right now, because I'm headed to a new area and a dangerous new area, I need to make sure I have enough energy to escape. So I'm going to be targeting energy specifically. Now, there's this whole town over here. Actually, let me target this first. There's this whole town over here that looks like it could be really valuable for me to search, but I want to do that last because you have a limited time in each area before the area starts collapsing. And so the most important thing for me to get out of this area is energy, because energy is how I can escape either this area or, more importantly, the next area. Like, all of your trips in this game are dead ends that result in you eventually teleporting away. And but you can only teleport away if you have enough energy. And so my goal right now is to get enough energy so that whenever I decide I've had enough, whether it's in this level or it's in the next one, it's probably going to be in the next one, I can get out. And I'm not trapped. I'm not stuck trying to scavenge for energy while terrible things are happening. For instance, when the area starts collapsing... Whoa, okay, this wind is very powerful. When the area starts collapsing, it fills up with radiation, and it's deadly. And was that just my turn? It was. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to reverse and I can't because of the wind. Holy cow. Okay, hold on. So you will notice my battery is ticking up. That's because of the turbine on my car. There's several different battery charging methods, and that's the one I chose, so I lucked out that they happened to give me the thing that charges my Oh, the wind is blowing me this direction. I'm not controlling this. I imagine this would be even worse if I didn't have off-road tires. I think I've got a lot of grip, which should be resisting the wind, but it's not resisting it enough. Yeah, I'm right in the middle of the storm right now. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can... I think this is searchable. Yes. Come on, search it. Whoa, so much stuff. Okay, let's get the reasonable things first. And then... Oh, okay, my inventory's full. Let's empty out all the resources. And these are cosmetic things. Okay, I think I've got room. Now this is an actual door for a car. So if I lose my door, I can install a new door if I need to. However, I'm going to get rid of that as soon as possible if I need the space, because it's silly to carry an entire car door in your trunk. I'm doing it because I can. And I can take it home and I can grind it up into resources, but not that many resources and not particularly valuable resources. Ooh, okay. That is a dummy. They explode when you hit the... Oh, stop, 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 stop. Okay, the wind is blowing me. There's a lot... There's like 3 different hazards all on top of each other here. There's a little grindy thing. Cutting through the ground. There's the electrical stuff. And there's the dummies that explode when you hit them. So, okay, we got through in one piece. Oh, wait, but that was... Oh, crap, that was an intersection that I actually needed to take. Oh, dang it. Okay. Come here. That's an abductor, by the way. I also want to avoid that. I didn't even realize that was an intersection. Okay, here we go. So I used to just blithely drive through those electrical arcs because my car had, like, maxed out electrical protection. Oh, what is this? Ooh, I see a thing. My car had maxed out electrical protection. But now that I've been exchanging that electrical protection for radiation protection, these caches contain, like, really valuable stuff sometimes. But yeah, like, my electrical protection isn't as good anymore, so I gotta be more careful with the electrical hazards. By the way, I hope you can hear me over this wind. Like, I feel like I am actually trying to shout at you through a windstorm. So, Ploff says that if I face into the wind, especially when I'm parking, that will... Whoa! Whoa, no, 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 no. Oh, wow, it's lifting me off the ground. He says that will mitigate the drift. But, I mean, I can't control what direction I go. It's not like I'm a boat tacking, you know, in the open ocean. I have to follow the path of the road. Okay, there's another... Stop, stop it, stop, 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 stop. Okay. This is very searchable. Another door. I'm not trying to carry 2 doors. No, I said I'm not trying to carry 2 doors. Okay, whatever. Put that back. I don't need 2 of them. Oh, wow, this thing is just bouncing like crazy. I don't think I've ever been in a windstorm this intense. Something going wrong with my tires? No, they're fine. Yeah, my readout on my car's health definitely says everything's fine. Well, actually, it says there's some... Whoa! It says there's some kind of fault in my engine. I'm gonna have to... That readout on the right, there's a little yellow diamond over my engine. That means that there's something wrong with my engine. So, I think it's a minor thing. The engine's not completely busted, but it is something I'm gonna have to worry about. Okay, so we're getting close to my destination here. This has been a lot of work. Luckily, you can see the storm is drifting. I'm actually coming up on the edge of the storm soon. And actually, part of me... Oh, gosh! Sheesh! Part of me thinks I should let the storm pass before I do the next thing. Because the next thing is getting energy by removing an anchor from the world, which means the world will get more chaotic. And it'll often attract anomalies right on top of me. And so I probably don't want to grab it until the storm has passed. But it looks like it's going to pass any second, right? My car is totally moving right now. Okay, hold on. It is parked, but, yeah. If my car is going to move, I want to be with the car. Oh, wait. Uh-huh. Okay. We're at the edge of the storm. Okay. It's still around, but actually when we leave here, we'll be driving out. So we're going to grab this energy source, but that makes all of the anomalies around me weirder. Oh, it looks like they're going to start spreading some radiation on me real fast. So let me, so I saw some kind of lensing effect. I don't know where it went now. Okay, so we've got these little electrical things. By the way, there are certain anomalies that you can have in maps that make these electrical things, when you hit them, vastly accelerate your car beyond your control, which I find hilarious every time it happens. I mean, it'll slam your car into obstacles and damage it severely, but also, it's really funny. Okay, I have to drive through it. Oh, that one just cleared up for me. That was nice. Okay, so I'm headed to another larger energy source. Getting close. It'll be off the road to the right. Okay, let's avoid the people. Okay, oh, check it out. My car is turning its headlights on and off on its own. Okay, so your car can have quirks. And it's usually up to you to figure out what's causing them. Like, just periodically, my headlights are turning on and then turning off again. That suggests there's something I'm doing that is making that happen, but it's mysterious which thing I'm doing that's causing it. Okay, so this is a much larger source of energy than the previous one. So it's filled up my energy meter here by a lot. Right now, because this map has got a built-in exit, I think it's not telling me how much I need to teleport out. I think I can't teleport out of this map. So I just need to get to the exit. So usually it'll show me a threshold, like how much energy do you need to leave. But I've got enough now that I feel like there's a decent shot that whenever I do get to a position where I need to teleport out, I will have enough, is how I'm feeling. But just to be sure, we're going to go grab one more dose of that energy by turning right here and heading towards my current objective. Ooh, crap. Let's, be careful. And then, because we don't have all the time in the world, if I was playing this on my own, just with, unlimited time, why did I just drive off the road for no reason? That was weird. I'm just going as the crow flies, I guess. I mean, I've got off-road tires, why not? Yeah, I would probably try to scavenge as much as I possibly could from the nearby town. But I think I'm actually going to just try to get the energy and then get out as quick as I can. Oh gosh, the electricity's trying to catch me. Oh, it caught me. It's damaging my car. It has damaged my door. Alright. So, you can see on the little health readout here, my car has got a problem. A bunch of it's been damaged by electricity. And the right side is the worst off. So, before I do anything else, let's grab this blowtorch. I'm almost out of blowtorch, so I'm just going to use it up. And then, oh, I'm being surrounded. And then I'm going to switch it for this repair putty. I don't have a lot of it, but I think I've got enough to fix things that aren't working. So those side floodlights, both side. Okay, my floodlights still say they're working, but I think that at least they're not too damaged. Oh crap! That is the alarm that says it's time for me to go. The storm is starting. So let me. Oh wait. Ooh, I've got to seal. I've got a problem with my tire and a mechanical problem with my door. So let's analyze this real quick. Okay, so I need a sealing kit on my tire. I need to hit this insulated panel with some repair stuff. What is wrong with this door? Oh, it also needs a sealing kit. That's not too big a deal. Okay, everything else here feels like it's damaged, but not like super severely damaged. So let's put this back away, and then let's get out a sealing kit, because I do not want to try to escape the storm on a busted tire. So we're going to seal this tire. Put my sealing kit away again. And then that barrel I just ran past can be a source of fuel, but I think I need to get out of here faster than that. And I've got plenty of fuel in my car. That's actually a thing I've been investing in, is lots and lots of fuel. Like, I've got an extra fuel tank and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so car basically works. So now you can see the edges of the storm. This is like Fortnite. The edges of the storm are collapsing in on me towards the exit. So now it's time for me to head towards the exit. And that means probably going left to get on the road, going up the road and then turning left. And if I see any cool stuff along the way that seems really valuable, I might stop for it. Like, okay, like for instance, if I needed gas, I could stop here to fuel up, but I don't think I do. And again, like in the interest of, okay, what? Get out of my way, you jerk. Okay, I guess they're trying to box me in here. Can I go around to the left? I think maybe I can go around to the left. Oh yeah, it's starting to disappear from the left side. Oh, yep, hitting trees isn't a great thing for your car. But yeah, in the interest of time, as much as I would just... it hurts me not to scavenge these places. I want to scavenge every single one of them until the storm catches up to me. But none of them strikes me as being like, oh, this is the really amazing place to scavenge. So I think I'm just going to keep going. I should try to find out what is wrong with my engine. Actually, right before we leave, I'm going to try to figure out what's wrong with my engine, because it is feeling like the ride is a little rickety right now. Ooh, wait, but I've got a bunch of radiation around me. Okay, we're past the radiation. Okay, before I go out this door, before I leave for the exit, I want to... Okay, so what is wrong with this again? Okay, this is disabled, needs an electrician's kit, but... Oh, what does my engine need? Shorted spark plug needs an electrician's kit. I think I have an electrician's kit. I do. So I've got two. I could fix both, but I think... I'm not really... It's daytime. I'm not really using my floodlights right now. So I'm not going to worry about it, because if I end up with another engine fault, I'd rather keep my remaining electrician's kit to solve that. Okay, so my engine problem is fixed. So it's time to leave, and now, about halfway through our episode, we're headed into our second area. So Lacolician was looking at how I've customized the interior of my car, and he's like, the steering wheel made out of chains looks really uncomfortable. Yeah, you know, the fact that I don't actually have to touch it with my hands is part of the appeal. Okay, so wait. So okay, so looking at this, so this area is covered in this like red haze, which means there's worse stuff going on in these levels than is normally there. This has got a thing called Eerie Darkness and Disruptive Discharge. I don't know what that means. That's stuff that I could look up in my logbook, I think. Pacemaker, anger, like, conditions. Disruptive Discharge. The electrical discharges detected in this part of the zone can damage and disrupt batteries, draining your power reserves. Okay, so I want to super avoid getting hit by electricity because my battery will go away. And in Eerie Darkness, that losing battery could be bad. Swift Storm means that I'm not going to have a lot of time in this level before I have to escape because the storm hits. In fact, it might start like basically as soon as I get there. So I've got to be very, very careful. Also, there's going to be spike puddles on the ground. Yeah, so this is going to be a scarier place to go. So our goal is, if we don't have enough energy to leave when we arrive, we need to get energy. If we do have enough energy, getting energy is still valuable, though I've bought most of the things you can buy with the energy that you bring home. So I need to move on to start collecting different kinds of energy, which means getting into the new area I'm trying to get into. But yeah, so maybe scavenging will be my main goal. See, okay, so I am over the line. I do have enough energy. And I could just go straight for one of these exits. However, it looks like there's some kind of lore thing all the way over here. So since I don't need a lot of energy, I'm not going to worry about energy. Instead, I'm going to try to drive down this dirt path, go around here, get over to these nice scavenging grounds, try to grab this thing in particular. And then from here, I'll be able to aim towards one of these exits and get out. But yeah, we should expect the storm to get started soon. So I'm going to try to avoid stopping along the way. I'm just going to follow this road. Oh, I'm going to avoid electricity like the plague. But I'm going to follow... Oh, see, there you go. Remember how long it took before this alarm sounded in the previous level? The alarm is sounding almost immediately in this one. So the storm's going to be coming. I'm just going to try to see what I can accomplish before it hits. Okay, so there's a spike puddle right there. I want to avoid that. I'm not exactly sure what it does, because I've been successfully avoiding it all the times I've encountered it. Ooh. Okay, actually, let's stop here real quick. This is where you, I think... Oh, wait, is this? Oh, wait, yeah, this is where you get lead shielding, yes. Whoa, we got bunnies. A new kind of bunnies? I'm gonna look at those in a second. So yeah, the lead shielding that I've got in my car that protects me from radiation, it comes from me having ground these up and collected the resources that come out of them. These little, like, lead ingots, basically, are what I'm trying to collect. I can also get compressed gas from these vapor lights. See, I don't know why these guys are floating in the sky. That's weird. Normally, those little guys, their whole job is to attach themselves to my car and start messing up my car, like making my car do unpredictable things. Turning systems on and off, steering it wrong, accelerating and decelerating, that sort of thing. There's also a version of these little bunnies that can heal my car. I've never seen the kind that floats in the sky. So that's new. They're called dust bunnies. Okay. Let's have a look at the storm. Okay, the storm is still moving slowly. So it starts... So yeah, when you have the swift storm, it starts early, but it doesn't move any faster than a normal storm. By the way, I do actually have a thing installed that will repel bunnies if it needs to. So if they actually end up attaching to my car, I can, I think, get them off without having to get out. Because look at the amount of radiation around here. Like, I'm driving through all these green patches. Oh, hold on 1 second. My phone's buzzing. It's just spam. It's the number 1 a million times. Thanks, American phone system. All right, which just apparently allows people to just do whatever they want. Okay. Okay, my headlights are turning on and off at will. This quirk is very annoying. So, last time I had an issue with my headlights, they were dimming whenever I turned. And so that's what I'm thinking about. Like, I'm trying to pay attention to whether that shutting off move is happening when I turn, but it doesn't seem to be. From what I can tell, when the headlights flicker off, I don't seem to be doing anything in particular when that happens. Yeah, so these lead platelets are pretty valuable, so I want to keep grabbing these. Yeah, so when you first start playing the game, you end up with a lot of getting a lot of certain basic resources. Scrap metal, rubber, plastic, glass, that sort of thing. Stuff you can just get from a car by the side of the road that you can find anywhere. You end up with so much of that stuff. A lot of it can be used to make to craft advanced components. And that ends up being a lot of what you use it for. But, like, in the mid-game. But then there will be these other, like, rarer things, like lead platelets, where early in the game you just have no idea where they're from. Like, you don't, like, sometimes you'll have some in your inventory, you won't remember why. And so discovering that these little shielded areas have the lead platelets in them was actually a really important realization for me. Because now I can deliberately scavenge for them. I can keep my eye out for them on the road and deliberately scavenge for them. Okay. So the storm situation's getting worse. I'm wasting too much time. I gotta keep moving. So let's see now that I've actually spent so much time, let's see if I can get to my intended destination before everything goes to hell. Seeing weird flashes on my monitor to the left, and I'm not... Oh, I think it's coming from Slack. I think for some reason, whenever Slack posts a notification, it's trying to open the entire Slack window briefly. And so for a frame, there's a white, unfinished Slack window just sitting open for like a frame on my machine, then it goes away. And so it's like, I keep seeing these flashes of light to my left, which are distracting the crap out of me. I don't know if you can see the light actually hit my face. Probably not, because the room is well lit. If this was night, you'd be seeing the white flashes on my face. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to just open Slack so it stops doing that. Stop it, Slack. You're being really annoying. Oh, wait. It looks like I might have actually popped a tire or something. Crap. Okay, well, let's get to my destination. Actually, no, what am I thinking? I shouldn't wait till the storm catches up to me. Let's scan our tire, make sure it's a... Yep, it's a flat. All right. So that front left tire, for some reason, has problems. So, grab a sealing kit. Fix it up again. And actually, I'm going to hold on to the sealing kit in case it happens again, because next time it happens, I will probably be surrounded by radiation, and I'm going to want to solve it as fast as humanly possible. I'm not going to want to go out and, like, get it from the back of my car. So if you look at the map, you can see that there is a red diamond and a yellow diamond. The yellow diamond is an open portal, like a place where I can make a teleportation exit, and the red one is a place where I can't. It's a place where I normally could, except I'm too close to it. Oh, I would love to scavenge that. Dang it. Okay, I think these guys are on me. I'm going to turn on my thing that fries them. That costs battery. Okay, so I'm getting close to the thing I came here to get, except the storm has caught up to it. So if I go out there to get it, I'm going to have to go out in the radiation. And actually, I just noticed my health is low, and I'm not sure what I did to make my health low. See, okay, so now you can see both of the diamonds are yellow now. So that means I could invoke either one of these exits. This one actually seems closer. But as I move forward, it will get less close. Sorry, it will get too close. It will get less appropriate for me to go there. Because, yeah, I would have to backtrack, basically. Because, basically, you can't trigger the teleportation if you're close to the destination. You have to trigger the teleportation while you're far away so that you have to make sort of a mad drive for it. What is going on with this radiation? Okay, so now we have intense radiation, and I still want to risk going off-road to try and get this thing that I targeted. This is dumb. I should not be doing this. But I am. I think that the thing I've targeted is connected to this tower. So what I need to do is run out there, grab it, and run back. But there's intense radiation! I got it! Alright, back in the car, back in the car, back in the car, back in the car, back in the car. Whew, okay, back in my lead-shielded car. I've got the thing I came for, and now it's time to get the crap out of here. So let's get on the road. Before we trigger an exit, let's get on the road again. Because as soon as we trigger the exit, that storm is going to vastly accelerate. And it is going to be trying to murder me as hard as it possibly can. So now the question is, do I want to try to take the route I just followed? Backtrack, basically? By the way, my lights keep turning off, and I keep manually turning them back on because I don't know how to stop them from turning off. So, all right. So, okay. Oh, I'm just barely too close to that exit. So let's backtrack a little bit. Because I actually kind of would like to go... Wait, what is that? What is that? Is that some kind of special energy source? I'm tempted to go investigate, but no, I don't think there's any way. No, there's no way I'm surviving this if I go down there to investigate, right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't resist. I don't see the red ring of the storm approaching yet. No, wait, no. No. Look at the state of my car. The radiation, the parts of my... No, the radiation is affecting my car. No, I can't. I can't screw around. Can't screw around with this. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit to get just barely outside the range of the exit that's closest. Oh, gosh, that's going to kill my battery, isn't it? I'm going to get barely outside the range of that exit so that red diamond turns yellow again. There, okay, red diamond is yellow. We'll turn the car around. Oh, look at the state of my car. This is bad. The radiation protection on my car. You'll notice that the little plus diagram to the left of my car monitor, it's almost down to the red. That means that I'm gonna have no car protection. I mean, no radiation protection. So, we're triggering the exit. So that is gonna create a destination for me. So I'm going to follow this road, but you see that column of orange light? That's my destination. That's the gateway that I've opened up, and I need to get there while a worse storm is starting to converge. There's now a red storm ring that's converging on me. And inside that red storm, you saw how I was able to sort of step out? Oh no, okay, there's no vehicle protection now. You saw how I was able to step out of the car briefly and survive that old radiation. The red radiation I would not last long in at all. And so if that converges on me, I'm in big trouble. But because we were just barely within range, this isn't going too bad. We can get into this before we die. Okay, so the Ploff says that purple thing was actually a downed satellite. And he says that apparently you can get some really nice resources out of them, but they only drop in places that are incredibly dangerous.
Oh, you're back from your joyride. Drive off any cliffs this time.
All right. So, car's not in great shape. I am also not in great shape, though. I'm a little bit easier to fix. You open that thing and I'm fine. So, yeah, so I get a little update on my car. The battery, the tank, but repairing the car, that's the biggest problem. Also, okay, I need electrician's kit to fix that. Hey, what else is busted? That door was busted, needed a sealing kit. And my fuel tank. What's going on with my extra fuel tank? Which I've got right here. What's your problem? It's leaking. It's leaking fuel. Dang it. Okay, so I need 3 sealing kits, basically. So let's just craft 3 sealing kits. I've got so many of the basic resources now. Like, it's just not even funny. Oh, yeah, so it's completely out of fuel now. I had this backup tank. But it was completely out of fuel. And then, wait, what was the third thing I needed to fix? Oh, was it not with the sealing kit? Let me remind myself. Oh, no, I need an electrician's kit. That's right. I need not a sealing kit. I need an electrician's kit to fix that other thing. So let's grab one of those. We'll fix my floodlights. There we go. And then let's fill up my tank with gas. So this is my normal tank that I'll fill up with gas right here. But then I've also got this extra tank I added to my back seat to increase my capacity. I need to fill that one separately. Oh, wait, it's full now. Oh, I guess the backseat tank counts as part of the larger tank here. Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, so there's a few different ways we can try to repair the vehicle. One way is to just swap entire parts out. Because I've got these insulated doors here. Actually, let me drop some things out of my inventory so it's easier to move things around. So I'll drop these off. And then... Wait, what else did I have? Oh, yeah. Let's go over to the fax machine. And drop off this audio recording. And I can listen to that later. I'm not going to make you stop and listen to it. And then let me grab this. So this box, this case, is how we move around all the resources that we've collected and stick them in our supply lockers. So let's grab all of these. And then also all of the sort of like decals and paint colors that we collected. And the equipment. I don't have room for the door, but that's fine. And now I just got to put everything away, which is the most exciting thing to watch on a live stream, is people just organizing their stuff. Oh, actually. Oh, let me keep that. And then let's drop off all of these paint colors. So I can customize my car. Paint can be exhausted, but you can also get more of the same color. Whereas these decals that I'm putting away, and like other customization options, those can be, you can only, basically you find each one once and then you can just swap it in and out at will. Okay, so I keep my blue and yellow stuff here. I'm very organized. I keep my purple and red stuff here. And where do I keep my green stuff again? I think maybe, did I move it over here? Yeah, I keep my green stuff over here. And then I'm gonna put my lights in there. Okay, so anyway, we've emptied out our inventory, makes it a little bit easier. And now we can look, so I've got like a spare bumper. I've got some spare headlights, though. Oh, this one is damaged. Interesting. Usually they get fully repaired in here. That's interesting. I've also got some backup doors that I can use. So I'm going to grab... Oh, wait. I'm going to grab a backup door. And actually, I've got a little bit more scrap metal still in my pocket. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, I've got a backup door here. And so what I could do is take one of the doors Actually, let's take one of the doors that... this is the same type of door. I'm just going to swap out like for like doors. So I'll pick this door up, slap it on. And so now I've got a pristine version of that door. And meanwhile, this thing over here that I stuck the other door inside of, this will repair the door during my next journey. So similarly, I could grab another door and just decide, you know what, this lead door, I don't need to have a lead door. It's fine if I don't have one. Let's put another insulated door there. And then we'll put this lead door over here to be automatically repaired. I think, do I have specialized bumpers, or is this a regular old bumper? This is a regular old bumper. And yeah, it's in really bad shape too. So we'll get that off there. Headlights, both headlights are in kind of poor shape. We'll take off the whole front end of the car, basically. And then we'll put these headlights, we'll basically swap the headlights in for those headlights, and then actually I might not have room to do the bumper yet. Hold on. Let's install these headlights. So one of them was busted. I need to figure out what to do to fix it. But then we'll also swap out the steel bumper. There we go. So which of these headlights had a problem? Not that one. It's just worn out. Oh, so it's just not as good, basically. And so I would just need to make a new headlight. Well, I don't mind taking a worn out headlight on the next trip. The next trip won't be particularly dangerous. I'll probably just be out there trying to collect resources and stuff. So do I have any other pristine pieces that I can bring over? I've got some tires, actually. Let me bring some tires over. What shape are these tires in? They're all kind of okay. That one's really good. Okay, so the ones on the right side are in the worst shape. So let me grab that one. And grab that one. And then install new ones. But yeah, just the tactile feel of this is so great. It just feels really good to just be slapping bits on this car and just watching it come together. So yeah, I think that's everything we do with that. So now we're gonna grab our repair gel, or repair paste, or whatever this stuff is called. Actually, we'll grab a little bit more of it. Actually, that stuff is full. Let's grab the one that's a little bit less full. So we can go over the rest of the car and just slap this paste on it, and it will just slowly repair itself while the paste sits on it. So I'll do that to sort of recover the rest of the car. I'm not trying to get it perfect here, but I want to get it close enough that I'm not like worried that I'm going to be in trouble driving this car into a dangerous area. So this device back here, this is what lets me expel the bunnies from my car when they're causing problems. Okay, so let's look at the diagram of the car now. Okay, yeah, it looks like this could use another dose. But your hood takes a lot of hits while you're out, so it's good to keep that in really good condition. I guess I'll put what's left of this back. And charge the battery. And so yeah, so I've got that one headlight that's not in great condition. I'll worry about that in a bit. Let's go check the dumpster. That's it? That's all you got for me, dumpster? Okay, fine. What color are chemicals? They're yellow. So normally at this point, I would be coming over here, over where? Over here, to this machine, which is where you spend the energy that you collected to unlock stuff. But I think I've actually unlocked everything I possibly can. I don't think there's anything left. I have to get into the mid area and start collecting the orange unstable energy or the purple corrupt energy, because there's just nothing left. Like, I have so much fun just sort of like hanging out in this game, scavenging, that I've gotten ahead of the curve. And yeah, and I need to do a little bit more. Oh, that is a flickery headlight, isn't it? Okay, you know what? As much as I was like, yeah, whatever, I don't care about the quality of my headlight, that's gonna annoy the crap out of me. So let's create a new headlight. Take this one off. And put the new one on. And then I guess we'll take the old one, because it is crap, and it seems like it's permanently crap. And we'll put in our little grinder and get some pieces out of it. And then, okay, yeah, so let's see if we actually accomplish what we set out to accomplish. Yes, so check this out. So now that we've made this connection, and I'll move so you can see it a little bit better this time. Now that we've made this connection, I can go to this story mission, the mid-zone crossing, and actually get into the mid-zone, which is, I believe, where I'm going to start being able to collect unstable orange energy, which is going to be fun. That's what I've been kind of waiting for. So, cool. I'm looking forward to that. So what I might do is screw around a little bit on my own between now and the next episode that we do. I might try to do this one with you. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like, you know, our first trip into the mid-zone might be a fun thing to do together. So right now I don't have time. Right now I have to go to a meeting. So, but yeah, I might screw around a little bit on my own between now and the next episode. But then, yeah, we'll take our first trip into the mid-zone and see what that place is like. One other thing. This is the device that lets me figure out quirks in the car. And so on the left side, you say the thing that you do to cause a problem. And on the right side, you describe what the problem actually is. The problem is, like, I haven't figured out what the trigger is for my headlights turning off. And so I want to put something in here. But I don't even know. Like, could it be it moves slow? Could it be when I hit the brakes? Could it be on an incline? I mean, I was on an incline a lot. You know what? Let's just throw that out as a guess. Let's say that when I'm on an incline, the headlights switch off. So this computer will let me make a guess, and it'll tell me if I'm right. And actually, because I've upgraded it, it'll tell me what I'm right about and what I'm wrong about. So let's try this. Okay, so it says, okay, it's a bad guess. So something is happening. When the car does something, the headlights are doing something. But the headlights are not switching off. Oh, you know what? They're toggling. They're switching off, and then I manually turn them back on again. And so each time it happens, they switch off. But actually, they're switching off or on. They're toggling. It's like sometimes it makes them turn on, sometimes it makes them turn off. I was just turning them on so much myself that off was what was happening all the time. So that's what I'm wrong about number 4. And it looks like it is confirming that the problem is somewhere on this number 2 list. I just don't know. Is it uphill, downhill, kicked, off ground, back? I don't think it's backwards. It could be. So it could be slow. It could be fast. It could be crashes, maybe. I'm not sure about that. I feel like uphill and downhill could easily be it. So what this is telling me is I need to get back out into the world and figure out what's going on. Like, okay, now that I know what the options are, like I've narrowed down my options, I need to go experiment with driving up hills, driving down hills, leaving the ground, that they're like doing things and seeing which ones reliably toggle my headlights. So anyway, I am out of time. I need to get out of here. So thank you all for hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun for me. And I feel like we are slowly decoding how this game actually works. It's just kind of fun. Like, I've been playing this game for hours. There's still so much I don't know. And that's kind of one of the fun things about it, is it just feels like it takes a long time to really, there's just so many deeper mysteries, partly about the world, but partly just about what options are available to me, what can go wrong, what can go right. The systems are so interesting to explore. I don't even need the lore to be that interesting, though it is. Like there's just a lot here. And so yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff in the chat, by the way. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so we had some suggestions about what could have been causing the problem. Ranthcore was saying maybe what if it's like when fuel decreases or something like that, like if you're using a lot of fuel. I mean, that's the kind of thing that, because early on I was thinking like it just could be practically anything causing my headlights to turn off. Now that we've narrowed it down a bit, I'm really glad that I installed that upgrade to that computer. Now that we've narrowed it down a bit, I know which things to watch for, which is going to be nice. Yeah, okay. I guess I do need to get out of here. So let's wrap this up. There's a subscribe button, and here's links to other videos. When I come back and play more Pacific Drive, whenever that is, that's going to go here. So I'll see you then, and goodbye.